Seniors, let me ask you something important. What if the one food you've been told is the best thing for your heart is actually hurting you? Not because it's bad, but because of the way you're eating it. Avocados have earned their reputation as a superfood. They're loaded with healthy fats, packed with potassium, bursting with vitamins that protect your heart, sharpen your brain, and keep your joints moving. Nutritionists love them, doctors recommend them, and chances are you've been adding them to your plate thinking you're doing everything right. But here's what nobody's telling you. There are 10 specific mistakes that seniors make with avocados. Mistakes that quietly cancel out every single benefit, and worse, could trigger digestive distress, dangerous blood pressure swings, or even long-term damage to your liver and kidneys. And the scariest part? Most people make at least 3 of these mistakes every single week without even knowing it. Are you eating avocado at the wrong time of day? Are you pairing it with foods that make it toxic to your system after 60? Are you throwing away the part of the avocado that contains the most healing nutrients? The answers might genuinely surprise you. In this video, you will discover the 10 fatal avocado mistakes that almost nobody talks about, but everyone over 60 absolutely needs to hear. We'll count them down from the most common to the most dangerous, so you know exactly what to stop doing starting today. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because mistake number 1 is the most shocking of all, and it could save you from a serious and very preventable trip to the hospital. Before we get started, if you're new here, welcome to the family. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more health tips and practical advice to help you feel your best. And let us know where you're watching from in the comments. We always love hearing from you. Mistake number 10, unsafe pit removal. This mistake is far more common and far more dangerous than most people ever imagine. You've probably seen it done in cooking videos online. Someone grabs a sharp knife, slams it straight into the avocado pit, then twists it out with one confident motion. It looks effortless. It looks impressive. But emergency room doctors across the country have actually given this injury its own name, avocado hand. And that alone should tell you everything. Every single year, thousands of people end up in hospitals with deep lacerations, severed tendons, and permanent nerve damage, all from this one careless habit. And for seniors, whose skin is thinner and healing is slower, the consequences can be even more serious and long-lasting. The good news is that the safest method couldn't be simpler. Once you've cut your avocado in half, just slide a spoon underneath the pit and gently lift it out. That's it. No knife, no stabbing, no risk. If the pit feels stubborn and won't budge easily, cut the avocado half into quarters first. The pit will come free with almost no effort at all. Always work on a stable, non-slip cutting board. Make sure your hands are completely dry for a firm grip and never rush the process. Your hands do too much for you every single day to put them at unnecessary risk over a piece of fruit. Mistake number 9, overeating avocados. Avocados have become the ultimate symbol of healthy living. You see them everywhere, on toast, in smoothie bowls, blended into desserts, layered into salads. Doctors praise them, dietitians recommend them, and social media never stops celebrating them. But here's something the wellness world rarely admits. Even the healthiest food on the planet can work against you when you eat too much of it. One medium avocado contains around 240 calories and 22 grams of fat. That fat is mostly monounsaturated, the heart-friendly kind, and in the right amount, it's genuinely protective. But push past that limit and things quietly shift. Eating 2 or 3 avocados daily can begin to overload your liver, disrupt your cholesterol balance, and slow your digestion, leading to bloating, sluggishness, and constipation. A 2023 American Heart Association study found that nearly 27% of people eating 3 or more avocados per day actually experienced rising cholesterol and triglyceride levels. For seniors especially, this matters more than most people realize. You're naturally less physically active, which means extra calories accumulate faster. At 240 calories each, multiple avocados daily can silently fuel belly fat, liver stress, and insulin resistance, all major drivers of type 2 diabetes. The solution is simple. Stick to 1 medium avocado per day, or even half if your diet already includes other healthy fats like nuts, seeds, or olive oil. Moderation isn't a limitation. It's what makes a superfood actually super. Mistake number 8. Pairing avocados with fat-free products. This mistake quietly steals the most valuable nutrients avocado has to offer, and most seniors never see it coming. It sounds perfectly reasonable. You're eating healthy, so you pair your avocado with fat-free yogurt or a low-fat dressing to keep the meal light. But this habit is actually working directly against you. Avocados are rich in fat-soluble vitamins, A, E, and K, which are absolutely essential for sharp vision, healthy skin, strong bones, and a resilient immune system. The critical detail most people miss is that your body cannot absorb these vitamins without dietary fat present. Remove the fat from the meal, and those nutrients pass right through your system unused. A 2023 Harvard School of Public Health study found that nearly 48% of people following long-term low-fat diets developed deficiencies in vitamins A and E, showing up as poor night vision, dry skin, thinning hair, and weakened immunity. Low vitamin K levels also raise the risk of fragile blood vessels and internal bleeding, especially concerning for seniors already on certain medications. Healthy fats also play a crucial role in hormone balance. Research shows that men on consistently low-fat diets experience significant drops in testosterone, leading to fatigue and muscle loss. Two things seniors simply cannot afford. The fix is easy. Add a small drizzle of olive oil, a handful of walnuts, or a spoonful of seeds alongside your avocado. These simple additions ensure your body actually absorbs every nutrient it deserves. Mistake number 7. Eating unripe avocados. We've all done it. You bring home an avocado, it's hard as a stone, but you're hungry and you figure it's still healthy, right? Unfortunately, for seniors especially, eating an unripe avocado is a mistake your digestive system will likely make you pay for. Unripe avocados are packed with tannins, bitter, astringent plant compounds that your gut struggles to process. These compounds can trigger stomach cramps, nausea, bloating, and in some cases symptoms that closely mimic food poisoning. A 2023 American Gastroenterological Association study found that 31% of people consuming high tannin levels experience significant digestive upset. A separate 2022 University of California study showed that unripe fruits dramatically increase enzyme demand on the digestive system, which can inflame a sensitive stomach lining or worsen existing conditions like chronic pancreatitis. After 60, your digestive system is already working with less efficiency than it once was. Introducing hard-to-process compounds like tannins adds unnecessary strain and can trigger discomfort that lingers for days. The good news is that checking ripeness takes just 2 seconds. Press the avocado gently with your thumb. A ripe one yields slightly without feeling mushy or hollow. If yours is still firm, don't force it. Place it in a brown paper bag with an apple or banana. These fruits naturally release ethylene gas, a plant compound that accelerates ripening. Within 1 to 2 days, your avocado will be perfectly creamy and ready to enjoy. Patience truly pays off. Mistake number 6. Adding excessive salt to avocados. For many people, avocado just doesn't taste complete without a generous sprinkle of salt. It feels like a finishing touch. But this small automatic habit could be quietly turning one of the healthiest foods on your plate into a serious cardiovascular risk. And for seniors, the stakes are even higher. Avocados are naturally low in sodium and rich in potassium, healthy fats, and fiber, a powerful combination for protecting your heart and keeping blood pressure in check. But the moment you pile on salt, soy sauce, or heavily salted seasonings, you begin to cancel out every one of those benefits. Sodium causes your body to retain water, raises blood volume, and forces your arteries to work under increased pressure. A 2023 American Heart Association study found that people consuming more than 3 grams of sodium daily had a 46% higher risk of developing hypertension and a 31% greater chance of suffering a heart attack. When sodium is combined with dietary fat, as it always is with avocado, the cardiovascular strain compounds even further. The fix doesn't mean eating bland food. It means getting creative with flavor. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice, a pinch of cumin, smoked paprika, chili flakes, or even a light drizzle of balsamic vinegar can make your avocado taste incredible without putting your heart at risk. Your avocado is already doing powerful work for your health. Don't let a salt shaker undo it. Mistake number 5. Storing sliced avocado at room temperature. You cut open a perfectly ripe avocado, enjoy one half with your meal, and leave the other half on the counter to finish later. It seems completely harmless. But this one casual habit could expose you to a bacterial risk that sends thousands of people to the hospital every single year. The moment an avocado is sliced open, its flesh becomes vulnerable, exposed to oxygen, airborne bacteria, and ambient heat. At room temperature, that exposure creates ideal conditions for dangerous bacterial growth. A 2023 University of California study found that at just 72 degrees Fahrenheit, harmful bacteria colonies in sliced avocado, including Listeria and Salmonella, multiplied by nearly 80% within just 2 hours. For seniors whose immune systems are naturally less responsive, even a small amount of contamination can trigger severe dehydration, gastrointestinal infection, or worse. This isn't a theoretical risk. Cases of Listeria, infection linked to improperly stored avocado, have been reported across the country, with some patients requiring a full week of hospitalization to recover. The solution is straightforward. Just follow these 4 simple rules. Refrigerate immediately. Store sliced avocado at 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius, or below. Add a protective layer. Brush the exposed flesh with lemon juice, lime juice, or olive oil to slow oxidation. Seal it properly. Use an airtight glass container or wrap tightly with plastic wrap. Respect the 2-hour rule. If it's been sitting out longer than 2 hours, throw it away without hesitation. Mistake number 4. Combining avocado with alcoholic beverages. Avocado toast with a glass of wine. Guacamole with a cold margarita. It sounds sophisticated, maybe even healthy. But this combination quietly places a double burden on 2 of your most vital organs, your liver and your pancreas, and for seniors, the long-term consequences can be serious. Both alcohol and fat are processed by the liver, meaning your body faces 2 demanding tasks at once. A 2023 Harvard Medical School study found that nearly 40% of people who routinely combined alcohol with high-fat foods, including avocado, developed early signs of fatty liver disease within 5 years. That's not a small risk to ignore. There's another layer to this problem. Avocado naturally stimulates your pancreas to release digestive enzymes to break down its fats. But alcohol actively blocks those enzymes from being produced efficiently. The result is a dangerous buildup of digestive fluids that puts direct stress on your pancreas, raising your risk for acute pancreatitis, a condition that causes severe abdominal pain and can require hospitalization. The good news is that avoiding this risk doesn't mean giving up either one. It simply means keeping them separate. Enjoy your avocado earlier in the day, well away from any evening drinks. If you do drink occasionally, pair alcohol with lighter, non-fatty snacks like raw vegetables or plain crackers. And balance your avocado meals with antioxidant-rich foods like berries, parsley, or leafy greens to support your liver naturally. Mistake number 3. Consuming overripe avocados with black spots. You slice open an avocado and spot dark streaks or black patches inside. Your instinct is to trim away the damaged area and eat the rest. It seems practical, even logical, but what looks like simple bruising could actually be putting your liver and your long-term health at serious risk. Those black spots are frequently signs of fungal growth and mold contamination deep within the flesh. And certain molds produce aflatoxins, some of the most toxic and well-documented carcinogenic compounds found in any food. A 2023 NIH report revealed that up to 29% of liver cancer cases in North America are linked to long-term exposure to aflatoxin-contaminated foods. This is not a minor concern. Here's what makes this especially dangerous. Even when mold appears limited to one small area, its toxins have already migrated invisibly into the surrounding flesh. What you trim away is never the full picture. Repeated exposure, even in small amounts, builds up in the liver over time and causes cumulative damage that often goes undetected until it becomes serious. For seniors whose liver function is naturally less robust, this risk is amplified significantly. The rule is simple and non-negotiable. If you see black streaks or dark spots inside an avocado, throw the entire fruit away. Always buy firm, evenly colored avocados. Store them in a cool, dry place until ripe, then refrigerate. One discarded avocado is a far better outcome than compromised liver health. Mistake number 2, mixing avocado with sugar. In many cultures across Southeast Asia, Latin America, and beyond, avocado blended with condensed milk, sugar, or sweet syrup is a beloved tradition. It's creamy, indulgent, and feels refreshing. But from a metabolic standpoint, especially for seniors, this combination is one of the most quietly damaging habits you can build around this fruit. Here's why. Avocado's healthy fats slow digestion significantly. When sugar enters that same meal, it stays in your bloodstream far longer than it normally would, forcing your pancreas to produce insulin for an extended, exhausting period. A 2023 study by the National Institute of Diabetes found that 41% of people who regularly combined sugar with high-fat foods developed elevated insulin levels, while 19% progressed to prediabetes. Your liver suffers too. Sugar that isn't immediately burned for energy gets converted into fat. And when dietary fat is already present, the liver faces a double load. This is one of the most well-established pathways to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition now affecting millions of seniors worldwide. The good news is that avocado is naturally rich and creamy enough to carry flavor beautifully on its own. Skip the condensed milk and sweeteners entirely. Instead, try a pinch of cinnamon, a handful of fresh berries for natural sweetness, or go fully savory with lemon juice, tomatoes, and olive oil. Avocado is already a healer. Don't let sugar turn it into a hidden enemy. Mistake number 1. Dangerous medication interactions. We've saved the most critical mistake for last. And this one could genuinely land you in the emergency room without any warning. If you are over 60 and currently taking prescription medication, what you're about to hear is not optional information. It could save your life. Avocados interact with several common medications in ways that most doctors never think to mention, and most patients never think to ask about. If you take blood thinners like warfarin, be aware that avocados are rich in vitamin K, a nutrient that directly influences blood clotting. Suddenly increasing or decreasing your avocado intake can destabilize your medication's effectiveness, raising your risk of dangerous blood clots or uncontrolled internal bleeding. If you take ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics, common medications for blood pressure and heart conditions, avocado's naturally high potassium content becomes a serious concern. Combined with these drugs, excess potassium can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition where potassium levels in your blood rise to dangerous levels, triggering irregular heartbeat or even cardiac arrest. If you take diabetes medications, avocado's fiber and healthy fats can enhance insulin sensitivity unpredictably, sometimes causing sudden and dangerous blood sugar drops with no warning signs. The solution is not to stop eating avocados. It's to have an honest conversation with your doctor before making any significant changes to your intake. Knowledge is your most powerful protection, and there you have it. The 10 avocado mistakes you should never make after 60. Have you been guilty of any of these without realizing it? Drop a comment below and let us know. Your experience might just protect someone else in our community. Avocados are truly one of nature's most powerful foods, but only when enjoyed the right way. Avoid these pitfalls, listen to your body, and always check with your doctor, especially if you're on medication. If you learned something valuable today, please give this video a like, subscribe for more senior health tips, and share it with someone who loves avocados. We've handpicked 2 videos just for you. Click on one, and we'll see you there.